I don't know about you, but I'm a sucker for a good story. I love stories. I love hearing stories. I love finding out about other people's stories. I love the way that Jesus taught so often was through stories. Stories have incredible power. They reach in a depth for our understanding and in our hearts that if I just told someone some literal information, a story just touches people in a completely different way. And the thing is, as we journey through Lent, as we journey to the cross, as we look through Hannah Steele's book, Living His Story, one of the greatest encouragements this week that I want to give you is to ask you a simple question. What is your story? See, we all have stories, and there is the great story of God, that in the beginning He created all things, and that along the way things haven't gone to plan. People have messed up. We've all messed up. And ultimately God wants to create a new heaven and new earth. And right in the middle of that is this absolute pivotal moment, Jesus. And it is Jesus through which we are saved. There is no other way to the Father than through Jesus. You see, that story is a story as old as time, and as a story with the certain true hope for the future. And so what is your story? Where does your story fit within that grand story? I encourage you, as you reflect this week, to think about that question. What is your story? What has God done in your life? How has God saved you? How do you experience His love? How are you changed because of Jesus? You know, one of the things that Hannah writes is about listening to other people's stories and finding our story and where those mix and where they mix within God's story. People are so open to stories. In the church, quite often the word we use to describe it is a testimony. And I suppose, what is your testimony? What is the story that you want to share with those around you? Can I encourage you to really think and pray about your story? As you listen to the stories of friends around you, of colleagues, of family, and being able to share your story, and also to share God's salvation story of Jesus. Stories are incredible. They are beautiful. And encourage you this week, share your story with someone and share the story of Jesus.